What if your side hustle does not fail? Because nobody wants your product. What if it fails because the loan gets paid before you do? You borrow $20,000 to start a coffee cart. The lender says approved. The machine arrives. The logo looks clean. Your friends say you finally did it. But before you sell one latte, the clock starts. $664 a month. Rain or shine. Busy morning or empty sidewalk. Now, every slow day feels personal. Every cup you do not sell feels like rent money disappearing. Every broken part feels like a threat to your credit score. Personal loans do not just fund the business. They connect the business to your nervous system. But there is a way to start without turning your dream into a treadmill. Start with the sketch. Level 1. The dream before debt. Your debt payment is $0. Your dream feels free. You are in a small coffee shop in Charlotte drawing a mobile coffee cart on a napkin. Drip coffee, lattes, cold brew. A simple name that feels like yours. Then you open your laptop. A commercial espresso machine costs $20,000. A used cart costs $6,500. A grinder costs $900. Permits may run around $900. Insurance could be $1,200 a year. The dream suddenly has numbers, but they are still quiet. You have not signed anything. You can close the laptop test smaller or sell at a weekend event before buying the machine. A friend says, "Why don't you just start?" It sounds brave, but just start is not a financial plan. Start with whose money? What payment? What backup? If sales are slow, the business is not dangerous yet. The financing decision is. Before debt, you have options. After debt obligations. Level 2, borrowed speed. Your monthly payment is $664 before you sell one cup. You apply for a $20,000 personal loan at around 12% APR for 36 months. Then the screen changes. Approved. That word feels like proof. But the lender did not validate your business. They did not count coffee buyers in cold rain. They did not test your menu. They validated one thing. You look like someone who can be made responsible for a debt. The money lands. You buy the $20,000 espresso machine, use savings and a credit card for the $6,500 cart. Then add beans, cups, milk, signage, filters, towels, and a payment reader. Before opening day, you have spent more than $27,000. But the business still has not answered the real question. Will strangers buy again? A salesperson says this machine will pay for itself. Maybe, but only if enough people buy coffee before the payment is due. From the outside, you look fast. Equipment, menu, photos, launch date, congratulations. It feels like progress. But part of that progress is borrowed. You bought speed from your future income. Now the loan has a schedule. $664 a month. Not when sales are strong. Every month. Picture the cart rolling down the street. It looks clean and exciting. But behind it, a chain marked 12% APR is tied to your personal bank account. The cart moves faster. Your piece moves slower. Waiting does not always mean fear. Sometimes waiting is structure. Borrow a friend's machine. Sell 100 cups. Track real costs. Then buy. That is how you buy the right not to panic. Level 3. When revenue becomes pressure. Your revenue is $420. Your profit is not $420. Opening day is good. A small line forms. An office manager buys 8 drinks. A customer compliments the cold brew. You sell 70 cups at $6 each. Gross revenue $420. You check the app and think this is working. Maybe it is. But gross revenue is the number people clap for. Net cash flow is the number that lets you survive. Cost cut that $420 down to about $232 before debt. Still not terrible, but the loan is waiting. A $664 monthly payment is about $22 a day. Even on a good day, part of your work is paying for speed you already bought. People see the line. They do not see the payment. Then winter comes. Charlotte turns cold and wet. You still pull the cart out because the loan does not check the weather. That day, you sell 23 cups. Gross revenue, $138. After costs, maybe $83 is left. Without debt, this is just a slow day. With a personal loan, it feels different. You open your banking app. Rent next month is $1,650. Loan payment is $664. Car insurance is $140. Groceries are $360. The emergency fund is thin. Suddenly, every latte you do not sell feels like a piece of next month's rent disappearing. A regular customer says, "Slow day, huh?" He is talking about the weather. You are thinking about your credit score. Debt turns normal business volatility into personal anxiety. A slow day becomes a judgment. A rainy week feels like proof that you moved too fast. Then the machine makes a strange sound. A technician gives you the number, $2,800. Parts may take 4 days. Business account, $1,100. Personal checking, $2,300. Rent is coming. The loan date has not moved. The machine broke once. The payment breaks every month. Level 4, Capital Structure Wisdom. Your opening is 24 months later. Your sleep is 6 months deeper. Same napkin, same coffee cart, same Charlotte sidewalk. But instead of taking the $20,000 loan immediately, you save $1,000 a month for 24 months. That is $24,000. During those 2 years, you do not just wait, you test. You borrow a friend's espresso setup on weekends. You sell at small local events. You make 100 cups before buying the big machine. Average price $6. 100 cups, $600 gross. Beans, milk cups, and waste $190. Net before overhead, $410. These numbers are not as exciting as an approval screen, but they are more useful. You learn rainy days are worse than expected. You see which customers return. You find out whether the work still feels worth it after your feet hurt. Most importantly, you learn whether the dream survives contact with reality. Then you buy the machine. Maybe it still costs $20,000. The cart still costs $6,500. But this time, you are not using your entire peace of mind as collateral. You have reserves, you have data, you have 100 real customers behind you. If the machine breaks and the repair quote is $2,800, it hurts. But it does not destroy you. If rain cuts sales in half, you adjust. You do not spiral. Someone might say, "So you waited 2 years." No, you tested for 2 years. Before you borrow, run 5 checks. Calculate the real monthly payment. Write your rainy week number. Check whether net margin can handle the APR. Sell 100 cups before buying the $20,000 machine. Build runway, so if the side hustle closes for 60 days, rent, food loan, and credit still survive. That is the difference between using debt as a tool and using debt as a trap. Go back to the napkin. The coffee cart is still beautiful. The name still works. The dream is not stupid. This video is not here to kill the side hustle. It is here to change the question. Not how fast can you start, but can you survive the first bad season without losing your peace? At the beginning, the payment is $0. Then it becomes $664 before the first cup is sold. Later, a rainy day with $138 in sales starts feeling like rent is being pulled out of your pocket. Finally, the same idea becomes safer when protected by 24 months of savings, 100 cups of validation, and 6 months of runway. Do not only ask whether you believe in the business. Ask whether the business has earned the right to borrow against your life. Borrowing money is not always wrong, but borrowing peace is expensive. The best business is not the one that opens first. It is the one that still lets you sleep when nobody buys.